What is up, Bean Apple fans? Welcome back to week 5. If you are currently watching this, hopefully you also have the Jets game and watching this epic comeback that's about to happen.
Wait till you see that one.
Super excited for this one. Now I'm
I hope
nervous.
it's a pick six.
So as we know, Jim usually runs like 8 minutes faster than my TV does. I don't know why. Yeah, good game. Well, not a good game, but big play to Wilson. That's a pass interference. Thank
right.
you.
There you
Down
go.
to the one. Down to the one. Here we go. Comeback in the making. So, week 5, fantasy is a mess right out the gate. We got the Russell Wilson injury that gave me a whopping 10 points in fantasy. Basically doomed my week right from the get-go. Gnarly finger injury there, which was just disgusting. And this Jets game started out absolutely disgusting as well. So if you're in a fantasy, if you got Corey Davis, not great. If you had Russell Wilson, not great. Just a lot of
There you go.
bad things.
Oh,
going
there
on
you go.
to
Is it
start.
Corey Davis, I hope?
I hope I'm not giving anything away.
Yes.
Is it? Please tell me it's Corey
Unless
Davis.
you're stretching or screwing in a
Yeah,
light
no.
bulb right now, you are giving something away.
I had a little pull on my shoulder.
Oh Lord! All right,
Please
here we
tell
go.
me it's Corey Davis. That's all I
Jets
wanna
at the
hear.
2.
It's not.
Oh, it's not.
Snap. Michael Carter up the middle, as he should be all the time. Touchdown,
Wow.
Jets.
Who knew you had a running back?
Wow.
Oh, going for
Who
two.
knew you?
Going for 2. Look at this.
Well, you got to. You're down by 5. No point in going for 1. Right?
No, hey,
So,
I know, but it is the Jets. So
I know. They'll screw it up just like the extra point. Yeah, so let's talk about, let's quickly recap the Thursday night game. I know, Jim, you wanted to talk about that a bit. So Russell Wilson's finger, he's out potentially 8 weeks. Potentially 8 weeks out. Huge news for the Jets because we get that first round pick. If they go 0-8 or 0-7 because there's a bye in there, that's going to be awesome. And it's Geno Smith. I mean, teams are going to game plan for him now and give him fits, I think. So what do you think, Jim?
yeah, I mean, so that's going to be the question going forward, right? Now that you know it's Geno, but I mean,
points.
yeah, you saw that. Very good. I'm already in a commercial break.
Down by a field goal.
So now, I mean, right? Is Atlanta going
refresh
to
this.
blow it here? Is Atlanta going to blow the game at the end? They've been walking right through the Jets. But all right, back to Seattle.
I'm sure they will.
That's
So
what they
anybody that saw that game, Russell Wilson was running for his life. They were in the backfield every play, right? He finally gets hurt. He hits his finger on a helmet, and Geno comes in,
Chat
and all
open. Sorry, guys.
of a sudden, Geno looks like he should be the starter, right? They're playing for him, they're making catches for him, and they're blocking the D line for him. I mean, all of a sudden, Geno's back there. He's got plenty of time to decide what he wants to do. And I'm thinking, what is this? Are they not happy with Wilson? Are they trying to get this guy killed back there? Because if you saw the beginning of the game compared to when Geno came in, it was two different levels of activity for that O line.
What's up,
I mean,
second?
did you see how much better they blocked for Geno?
Well, I think Geno moved a little bit more. To be quite
Russell
honest,
was running all over the place.
He was, but I think fresh legs coming in. I mean, when was the last time he played for the Giants? To be quite honest, I mean,
4 years
it's
ago,
been a
maybe?
while.
Right.
I mean, he just looked like he had fresh legs. You know, I mean, he really did.
I mean, making plays at the line, changing the play, getting up there. I mean, totally controlled the huddle, the line, the play calling. To me,
Wow. They're going to game
really
plan.
surprised.
They'll game plan for him and take him out of it. But
Absolutely.
Of course.
Absolutely.
Now they will,
We'll
but I
see.
was surprised that he was that successful on a moment's notice walking in and they executed the way they did.
as long as they keep losing, Jets fans will be happy. I'll tell you that much. So fantasy question here for you guys from second. Madison or J-Rob in PPR? What do you think? PPR kind of changes a little bit there.
Yeah, it just matters who's going to get the love this week.
For what?
As far as hold on, let's
So,
see here.
So Cooks is out.
So Cook is out.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
Yeah, he's starting.
I like
Yep.
I like Madison there.
Yeah, but they're going to pass the ball like crazy all over Detroit.
Well, a lot of dump offs probably as well.
Mm-hmm.
So Madison has 10 targets this year. So I think if you're looking at carries, I would say um, Aaron Jones, Zeke, Barkley, Madison start 3. Oh, I'm going Jones, Zeke, and Barkley. Zeke the last 2 weeks has been killing it. Barkley is
Yeah.
he's starting to get a whole lot more touches, and Aaron Jones, I think that's going to be a shootout with Green Bay and Cincy today.
You got to start your best 3 in that one. I mean,
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
don't get cute, I guess, in that one. Don't get cute. Just I think Madison's going to have a big game, but how do you bench the other 3? I mean,
that's what I mean. Yeah,
No,
I would still start the other 3,
especially since Zeke decided he wants to play football again. Apparently,
I just think Thielen's going to have. Cousins is going to chuck the ball a lot today. I do. In fact, I took Cousins in a couple of my my DraftKings teams this week.
Ooh,
but Zeke was questionable with a knee, right?
Yeah.
They said he was. I guess he's playing.
He's playing.
Him and
So is
Cooper, but yeah, Cooper for Dallas too.
Everybody's questionable from week 4 out. You know what I mean? It's kind of. I
Right.
mean, all these questionables. I mean, everybody's questionable. It seems like so.
Right. All right.
And Gallup
start,
isn't playing, so I mean,
No,
who's going to be
Gallup's
behind Zeke?
Gallup's on the IR, right?
Yeah.
So
I mean,
CD.
it's going to.
Joe's boy.
Oh, God damn it!
Look at that catch.
Fucking Pitts, man. God, can somebody just stick to him? Just that's all you got to do. Just there's one man on this team, Kyle Pitts. Just fucking stick him.
I'll tell you, the Jets are getting in the backfield too. I mean, Ryan just sidesteps and throws. This Jet game boils down to one quarterback hits his targets and the other one doesn't. That's what it's been this whole day. I mean,
you're right.
Wilson hasn't hit anybody. He's throwing the ball behind. He's throwing the ball not even near the receiver. Screen pass hits the lineman in the back of the helmet. I mean, come on. It's been terrible.
Man, there we go. Stop him. So, man, I mean, I loved Kyle Pitts, and I thought this is exactly what you're going to see. It just pisses me off that now in week 5 he decides that he wants to play football. Like, you can't wait till next week. You took 4 weeks, the first 4 weeks off. Take another one.
He's got to. I mean, he's got Ridley.
He's the only one, yeah.
He's got.
So now this is showing that he is a true number 1 receiver. Never mind a tight end. He's a true number 1 receiver, I think.
Yeah.
So
And Matt Ryan just passed Eli Manning for 8th most passing yards. That's crazy.
They said I think he had 5,000 completions today.
Jesus. Another catch for Pitts. All right, big third down coming for the Jets. All right, so as we're rolling that, let's start breaking down some. Let's just start at the top here. Packers Bengals. I'm really looking forward to this game, and I think John, you kind of alluded to it with Aaron Jones. That's going to be a fun game to watch. Probably one that I'm actually going to tune into. Aaron Rodgers against Joe Burrow. I mean youth versus one of the best ever. I mean, it's just that's going to be a very fun game to watch. Who do you like in that one? Who do you hate?
I can't go against Green Bay, man. I'm sorry. I don't think Cincy's defense is good enough to stop him. It's funny. I've been texting my son-in-law between last night and today. And he's predicting Mixon to have over 200 yards. I want to bet him, but he is married to my daughter, so I don't want to take any money from him. And they're buying a house, so I really don't want to take away any of his money from him.
Well, he can come clean your house.
But I just think that I think it's gonna be a high scoring game. I truly do. I think there's weapons on both sides.
Yeah.
But I can't go Cincy yet. Now if Cincy beats Green Bay, okay, we may have a different conversation here the next couple weeks with Cincy. But let's see him beat Aaron Rodgers. Because that team is it. I mean, and they are clicking right now versus week 1. Boy, I'll tell you what.
First down. So I feel the same way. I can't go, even though Cincy's healthy, right? Everyone's activated. Nobody's got any kind of letters next to the name, Q's or anything. So everybody looks good going in, right? No Q's, no O's, no ILs, no nothing. But again, going against Aaron Rodgers is usually a mistake. He usually proves you wrong when you do that. But yeah, no, I think Green Bay. I take Green Bay today.
Yeah,
Green Bay. Okay. Man, I kind of want to side with Justin here and go with go with the upset for the Bengals.
Do it, man. He would love that. He would love that.
Man, that offense looks good. I don't think Green Bay's defense is that great. And this game is not in Lambeau. So
actually Green Bay center is out and their left tackle.
I'm going to take the Bengals.
They're banged up on the O-line.
I think this is Joe Burrow's time to shine, and he's
welcome to the jungle, huh? You going with the jungle?
I cannot believe I'm saying it, but I think
welcome to the jungle, huh?
He's like it. I think Burrow and Chase are they're just picking up where they left off at LSU. They look good. They look really good. So.
Well, I think with T. Higgins back today, that's going to even make it even more complicated for Green Bay. Yeah. You got Boyd, you got Chase, you got T. Higgins. Mixon's a go this week.
He is active.
But, honestly, I think the play to look out for is T. Higgins. I mean, he was killing it before he went out. I think they're going to try and take Chase out of it. I truly do.
They'll try, but I don't know if you can.
Right.
Well, I mean, you can't let everybody – you can't cover everybody, you know what I mean? So it's like
you can't. Oh God, I'm scared. All right,
third. What are you afraid of?
Third and two right here. Yeah, this is and another first down. This is
of course
unbelievable. Unbelievable.
It's Matt Ryan's get right week. That's what this is.
This isn't what Matt Ryan and the Falcons do. They don't do this.
They squeaked out a win against the Giants that they shouldn't have got. Now they're trying to hold on to the Jets. They did. Come on, the Giants should have won that game. You know it. Everybody in the world knows it.
Well, bad teams find a way to lose, Jim. Remember that.
That's right. Well, let's see what happens here. Right. Second and goal. Two bad teams in London.
Speaking of bad teams.
Lions and Vikings. What do you think? Minnesota 10-point favorites going into this one. John, we were all on the Lions last week. This is not that great of a Vikings team. So
no, but this is the team that scores 65 points this week because we're really not expecting Minnesota to do it.
Right.
I like Minnesota because it's at home. Swift is playing. I think it's going to be a close game. I'd probably take, if I was betting a parlay, which I can't because I'm in Maine on my phone, friggin' Maine. I would probably take Detroit in this one, to be quite honest, with the points. Not straight up. If I'm going money line, I'd probably take Minnesota, but Detroit, I would probably
10 points. I think it'll be
that's
close.
A lot. Yeah. I mean,
it is a lot, especially for the Vikings.
It's a division game too, you know.
Yeah. And they're not a team that just blows. The Vikings aren't a team that blows people up. Oh no.
What happened? Tell me Pitt's got a touchdown.
Jets let me down again. Somebody just texted something there. Oh, wait, there's a flag. Hold on. Hold everything.
Kyle Pitts.
There's a flag. Go. There's a flag.
Oh, great.
Mike Davis. I got him in one of my fantasy leagues.
On a defense. What? On a defense?
Of course it is.
Wow, look at how penalty. Yeah, penalty declined. Yep. Touchdown, Davis. Wow. So again, the Jets in Atlanta going to London, right? I mean, what's the thinking here? I mean, so maybe it's let's get a game on at 9 a.m. No one really wants to watch. Is that what it was? Just get it out of the way. Is it for the bettors? Is it for the bettors? So we don't want them to miss betting on a good game. So put this one on. I don't know. I don't understand it.
What's funny is, man, I'm on a thread on Messenger, and somebody didn't realize it was a football game at 9, and I go, yeah, this is how we're going to entice American sports overseas, is by putting the Jets in Atlanta.
Yeah. Okay. Maybe the Jets can move to London and be the. I think we need to have a boycott.
No, we can't take that from Jacksonville. That's Jacksonville City.
So the Jets do not earn the right, in my mind, to be in New York anyway. They should not be in New York. They're not good enough to be a New York team.
Man,
is this coming from the 1-4 Giants fan?
It's coming from the Giants,
who has the same record over the last 5 years as the Jets do.
Here we go. This is what the show's about.
4 Super Bowls in my lifetime. The Jets, They don't deserve to be in
Arthur
New York.
Blank's on the sidelines. Don't worry. Don't worry. All hope is not lost,
Can
gentlemen.
the Jets score
It's
10
only
points
if
on this
Brady
drive?
is playing.
Quick touchdown and fumble recovery and put it away.
Travis, Alex, Mike, how you guys doing this morning?
Yeah.
Travis,
Well,
I hope you
I know
didn't
how
bet-
my brother's doing. My brother's doing as good as Joe is, so I don't know. About
Travis,
the other
please
guys.
tell me you didn't
Oh,
pick
it's
the
rough.
Jets and or bet on them in anything.
It looks like he did. It looks like he
I think he
did.
did. I think he did.
Why? Why would you
Man.
ever bet on the Jets?
All right. So
I mean, going in, it looked like they had a shot with
they
you
should
know,
have been able to.
two receivers down. You thought they would have done better than Wilson's doing
Now,
here.
this
but-
is how you knew that they were going to lose because they were two receivers down.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. So you're saying Vikings
yeah,
for
Vikings.
that game, right? I like Justin Jefferson a lot. I know you said Thielen, but I'm going to go on the other side there. Go with
I like them both. I
big
like
Justin
them both.
Jefferson in this one. I think he's
But
going
you
to
got
be
to
a beast.
again, you got to try and shut down someone.
Yep. All right. So next game, Broncos with Teddy Bridgewater back, heading over to Pittsburgh to take on the 1-3 Steelers. Denver is only a 1.5 point favorite, and this over under is 39 points.
It's about right.
Yeah, not a lot of scoring.
It's about right.
That's insane. But what do you think? I mean, I feel like the Steelers are just washed. I mean, we said they were going to be they were an overrated team going into this. Ben looks just as bad this year as he did last year.
Yep.
And statistically, he is just as bad. I mean, it's almost equal.
Yeah.
If you look at the
Yes.
second half of last season and the beginning of this one, it's almost completely identical numbers. So
I like Denver. I like Denver in this one, especially with
Yeah.
Teddy back. He was playing, I think, very well coming out the gate, and they kind of showed how they needed him last week and didn't have him. So, and again, they're playing a Pittsburgh team where their quarterback doesn't look good. I like Harris, but boy, Denver has the defense to stop a good running game if that's all they have to worry about. So it's Joe, you look.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie. When the Jets only have 2 wins, I think I picked them for 2 wins this year. You're going to say, damn, John, how did you know that? That's what you're going to say.
You're a genius. You're a genius. That's how you know.
it's just this one's hard. This is a hard one to swallow, especially after last week's.
I want to see him throw like a 70-yard touchdown to Davis just to keep my fantasy hope alive in that one league.
Might as well at this point.
Not
I
gonna
needed
happen.
to. I got Davis starting. I thought he was gonna. I was thinking easy like 7 for 70 and a touchdown type of day for him, but not happening. Yeah,
You know,
so
really,
you like.
Well,
Go ahead. You like Denver. in
I
this
like
one.
Denver. I like
Yeah.
Denver in this one.
Well, John and I are on the same page because I feel the same way. Teddy's out of concussion protocol. I'm not a fan of Pittsburgh. They haven't been doing anything. They're a 3-game losing streak. I don't see it changing today. And then I wonder, like, how much longer do you just keep running Ben out there? If he's not performing, how long before you bench him? I mean, if it's halftime and they're getting beat, do you bring in the backup? Do you start making a change, or do you just keep riding? How many weeks in a row are you going to lose before you do something?
Right.
You can't just throw the season away this early, you know, if he can't do it. D. Jones, there you go, top
I
5.
do agree.
Daniel
so yeah.
Jones, everybody knocked him preseason. Not me.
Yeah. All right. So that's across
Player
the
of the
board.
week. Yeah,
Broncos for sure.
player of the week again.
All right. So Florida game next. Dolphins traveling to the Bucks. How out of control? How out of control is this game going to get?
I think very out of control. Tampa hasn't looked the greatest the last couple of weeks, so they're going to come back. I think this is Antonio Brown's weekend right here. That's who I'm predicting to kind of go off on Tampa, and I just think with Brissett, as long as Tua's not in, I'll tell you what, Miami is in trouble, and I agree there. Travis, I truly do. I mean, you got Mason Rudolph and Haskins is out, but I mean, it's just, what do you do? Put in Rudolph. Rudolph obviously isn't the future.
He's terrible. So, yeah, you either ride it out or maybe.
Yeah, but how much
Haskins,
longer can you
I guess.
write it out? I
Right.
mean,
Yeah, you could throw Dwayne Haskins in there and see if there's anything there. That's about it. But
he's out though right now, so I don't know when he's predicting to come back.
Yeah.
But I mean, shit. I mean, try something new. Maybe Rudolph with a good running back and a bunch of good, decent receivers. I mean, I don't know how flat though. Do you want to keep them looking? Ben just looks old. He looks like Peyton Manning did. Manning's last year when Manning couldn't move, and it was kind of sad to watch.
For him to go.
It was kind of sad to watch that Peyton Manning, and it's kind of sad to watch this Big Ben.
Right, It really is.
Yeah, I mean, he should have walked. He should have. And last year when he was crying on the bench when they lost, and I thought that was going to be
it was over.
He should have stayed home.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah,
but the Tampa Bay. I mean, Gronk's out, right? So he's out.
Yep.
A couple other guys are out, but I don't think Miami has any chance in this game. I mean, they played a close game last week against the Pats, won 19-17. I think today they just roll right over Miami. What's the points in this game? 10? 11? Yeah, 2 touchdowns. They win by 2 touchdowns. Yeah,
I'd take Tampa with the points.
Tampa. I'm going to take Brady and 5 touchdowns today.
Sure.
I mean,
it could be a 30-13 game.
You saw what Buffalo did to them. I mean, they've
sure.
Yeah, I mean they could go ballistic. So, so Buccaneers there. All right, Saints and Washington. This is one that could go either way. 2.5 points for New Orleans. They're in Washington. John, I know you don't like Jameis. You're not a believer. What do you think? Who pulls this one out? Is Washington get it together?
I don't mind Jameis that much. I wanted him on New England, to be quite honest. I think I said that.
I do remember that. Yep.
It's just this year his stats are very deceiving stats.
Yeah.
I thought Washington's defense. I mean, Joe, you and I were very high on Washington.
Remember that?
Yes, and a lot of it was because of their defense. I thought they had the best defense in the NFCs.
Let's just say we're not to be. I mean, we weren't the only ones in the sports world who thought Washington was going to have a top 5 defense.
I mean, they have given up a lot of points. I mean, 30, 43, 29, 20. So, I mean, they haven't given up under 20 this year. I mean, I think their offense is looking pretty decent. I don't know if Mr. Heineken can keep playing the way he does, but he's been looking pretty good. They are at home, but I'll tell you what, I am going to go New Orleans this week.
Ooh, wow. So we're not on the same page.
I'm going to go New Orleans this
week.
So
I am not, and trust me, I want New Orleans to win, but New Orleans got 2 O-line starters out against Chase and that defensive line. So I think Jameis is going to have a hard time back there. I think they're going to be in the backfield a lot. I think they're going to get some sacks today. Stop Kamara. I think Washington wins today.
Ooh.
And at home.
I'm going to side with you. I'm going to side with you.
I think it's rainy here. It's probably rainy there. It's probably wet. Kamara will be slipping around. I think Washington wins at home. Yeah.
Wow. Corey Davis finally makes a hard catch.
Well,
Unbelievable.
Garbage.
Yeah, of course, it's garbage time. Hey, I'll take it. I started him, like I said, in one of my leagues. So I'm going to regret that bad.
That's what a number 1 wide receiver is supposed to do. If it's in your wingspan, you catch the ball.
That's right.
Just insane.
Corey Davis, 8 points. Come on, give me a touchdown. Give me.
Do they do that? Do they kick a field goal here? No, they're going 1st and 10. 1st and 10 from the 14. My brother's saying, kick a field goal, go for the onside kick. You're down 10.
Yeah.
So what are they going to do? They're going to, let's see, what's Wilson? So Wilson, I'll tell you something else. This kid could have run for about 4 or 5 first downs.
Sure could have.
Oh my God. I mean,
I've yelled at
I don't understand. What is he doing? He's forcing balls when he could have. He was 2nd and 3, 3rd and 2. He could easily run 10.
There was a 2nd and 4 where he scrambled out to the right and tried to throw it all the way back to the left, and there was nobody in front of him.
No.
He could have walked for 4 yards and just took a knee.
Yeah. Worse than Aaron Rodgers last year in the playoffs. I mean, wide open.
There's Corey Davis. That's the Corey Davis I know.
Dropping a ball.
Did he drop something?
Fucking springs in his hands is what he's got.
Jim, do you remember somebody was very much in love with Corey Davis?
Oh, watch out.
You
Yep,
were,
good.
right? That was his binky.
Oh my God!
No, I
You're
said
gonna
that
love
at the
this
beginning.
play. You're gonna love this play. Yeah, my brother, right there. Pathetic. Kick the field goal. What are you doing? He's like wasting time running around trying to not get his head taken off. And
I
then,
said on the 27.
well, because he just got sacked for 14 yards.
Oh, he did. Okay, I didn't see
yeah.
that. I didn't see that.
Wait to see this. Yeah.
just about to happen now.
Oh my God.
What are you doing?
So sick.
What
Oh, now
are you
he's. Oh,
doing?
now they're gonna kick the field goal on third down. 3rd and 27. Kick the field goal. There you go.
On. When did
God.
the Falcons get a defense? Somebody explain that to me.
I mean, they really
This is
don't.
insane. This is insane. Anyway, speaking of birds, let's keep rolling here. Eagles at Panthers. What do you think?
Yes. So
Eagles,
here's another
are the
one.
Eagles real? Are the Eagles real? Is Sam Darnold capable of being more than a game manager?
Here's another one that I wish, I hope I'm wrong and the Eagles lose, but I think the Eagles win today.
Oh,
I like the Eagles over Carolina. I mean, what's his name? McCaffrey's out again.
yeah.
I know Darnold's leading the league in rushing touchdowns, but I think that I like the Eagles. I'd love to see them score 40 points on them, but the Eagles are healthy, except for Lane Johnson being out. They got everybody's in there, Devontae and Rager and Sanders. Yeah, I think Philly wins today.
Yeah.
I like Carolina. They're
Ooh,
playing
well,
at
fun too.
home. I'm still not sold on Philly. Their offense is. I think their defense is better than their offense, to be quite honest. And I don't know. I will say Jalen Hurts hasn't looked terrible. I mean, he only has 2 picks, 7 touchdowns. What he has, 1 rushing touchdown.
Yep.
But he's also leading the team in rushing. So, I mean, they're kind of one-dimensional to me. I think they're still very pass-heavy. I mean, Sanders has more carries and less yards. But, I mean, they're averaging 5.4 a carry. I don't know why they're not running the ball more. Maybe it's because they're playing behind. I don't know. But I think Carolina, I think it's going to be kind of a fairly easy win for Carolina. I don't know what the spread is.
The spread is only 2.5.
Yeah, wow. So, John, we're usually not this far off.
No, we're not. We're not.
You think it's
But
fairly easy? Carolina wins, and even your friend over there in Jacksonville saying we're gonna win. They're gonna win by 10, and I'm saying the Eagles are gonna win. Wow. So we'll see.
I think Carolina's going to be even scarier when McCaffrey comes back and healthy. That's going to be a scary team.
Yeah.
And then Gilmore comes back.
Oh, man.
I mean, that was a great trade by them. I mean, it
For
really
sixth?
was.
I mean, come on.
Well, so I didn't realize the cap issues the Patriots had, to be quite honest. So,
yeah. Well, they spent $900 million in free agency. So,
yeah, I mean, they couldn't even
ran out of
sign a
money.
practice squad player, you know?
yeah. Right. So, I'm kind of,
Hey, I'll be right back, guys. I'll be right back.
I mean, I think, Jim, you got a good point there with the Eagles. They look real. They really do. But
Yeah.
I don't know if it's good enough against that Panthers defense, which looks real. The Panthers defense looks real. I want the Eagles to win because obviously watching this Jets game, I need the draft picks, and we get that second rounder from Carolina, but onside kick directly to him, and that's the game. Wow.
There's a flag. Hold on.
Yeah, did it not travel 10 yards?
Oh,
It's not going to go the
full
Jets'
start.
favor.
Illegal formation.
Yeah, on an onside kick. How do you even do that?
I don't know.
You could literally put people wherever you want.
Yes, that's
God.
incredible.
Jesus.
Oh, it would have been
Refs-
better if they would have recovered it, and then they saw the flag.
Yeah, right. Refs.
Hold
refs
on.
they're making sure that threw that flag to make sure.
Incredible.
Wow. Talk
Yep,
about
that's
disappointment.
Victory
Formation.
formation done.
That's
Boy.
disgusting.
See,
all
now,
right,
now you got a half hour before the next game comes on.
Yeah, so now everybody's going to tune in, get their fantasy updates in before that ends. So yeah, I think
goes
the
for
defense. I like Chuba Hubbard in this one. I think he's going to be really good. But on the other side, I think John was kind of talking about the running game for the Eagles. I think this is going to be Kenneth Gainwell's coming out party. I think he's been edging taking carries away from
Sanders.
Miles Sanders, and I think this is the week that it flips and he actually takes over. He just looks better. I don't think Sanders is that good of a running back to begin with. So, and I know like statistically he is, but it just seems like when you need him, he's not there. So, he's great when it doesn't really matter. But I think Gainwell's going to be good, and I like Carolina. I think Carolina's going to take it. So, let's move on.
Oh wow! All right, so let's see. I hope you two are right because I'd love to see the Eagles go down. So.
And I hope you're right because I'd love to see the Panthers go down. So,
yep.
All right, Titans and Jaguars. Do the Titans balance things back out again?
Oh my God, what is going on with the Titans?
Or does Jacksonville get what are they? 0-19, Travis? Is that what it is? Since their last win, is this double upsets for the Titans? What do you think?
I don't think so.
Tennessee 2-2.
I agree. I completely agree, Travis. They just don't run the ball enough, and yet they're averaging over 5 a carry. I think it's because they're down. I haven't watched them a whole lot, but I think that's why. I could be wrong.
I saw. I don't know who they were playing. Was it last week's game? And Henry wasn't blowing through. I mean, he didn't seem like he's running the way he normally does. That power, lower your shoulder, bulldoze people over. He was getting hit and going down. Getting hit, going down. I mean,
against the Jets. Yeah.
Was it against the Jets?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Maybe it was because I usually
like
don't.
He had 157 yards rushing.
So
yeah, he carried the ball 35 times.
Okay, so
five yards.
That's insane.
Yeah, but Tennessee had no receivers last week. They got all their guys back and their defense back.
They're going to
Jacksonville's going to get destroyed.
Right, they still got Julio Jones out, but
Julio's out. AJ Brown's going to go ballistic.
Brown's back. Bud Dupree's back. Who else?
Mm-hmm.
I think there was someone else back. I think they were getting 3 players back today.
Yeah.
But,
so you like the Titans then?
No, absolutely love them.
Only 4.5-point favorites.
Yeah, that's shocking, man.
That's kind of surprising. Yes.
And a 48.5 over under, which is,
I mean, so
they
Jacksonville's going to put up points.
That's high. I mean,
Tannehill hasn't looked good this year. This is the worst he's looked in 10. I mean, he looks like what's his face? Gase is coaching him still.
Right.
Arthur Smith left, and he looks normal again.
Right.
I mean, the Jags haven't scored more than 21 yet. Right, 4 games, lost all 4. I mean, everything going on with Urban Meyer this week, right? He's all over the news. How are they? How do they perform this week? Are they fed up with him? Are they supporting him? What's happening there? That's a weird thing. But honestly, they were saying the owner should have known before they even hired him. I've been reading a couple different things about, his checkered past. But he needs to go. There you go.
Yeah, I mean, I completely agree. First off, why don't you fly back with your team? I don't care who you know in Ohio. You fly back with your team. If you want to go to Ohio, go home and then fly back.
Right.
And then to not fly home with your team and then get caught doing that shit, that's the crazy part.
Right.
You know what I mean?
In your own restaurant. In your own restaurant. I mean, so come on. How much more can you have it set up for you? Your own restaurant, you get caught? Come on. You don't have a room upstairs?
Terrible.
You don't have a hidden room behind a wall somewhere? Come on.
No shit.
You got to know better.
It's your restaurant. Like,
you have access to the kitchen or something?
Right. Somewhere. Even, what's his name? Everybody can use the back door and go in through the kitchen in Goodfellas.
That's it.
Exactly.
Of course.
This is my entryway. I don't like the lines. Yeah.
Yep.
That's how you get out. That's how you get out of the eye. All right. So I think we're all saying Titans get right this week and fix things there. So Derrick Henry, what do you think? 200 yards?
I think in the 150s to 160s again.
Yeah.
I do. I think with Brown back, they're going to have a little bit better passing game, and that's what I think. 150s to 160s.
I'll take the under. I'll take the under on that.
Going under?
Under 150.
Okay. Well, I mean, Vegas thinks it's going to be a high-scoring game. So it's really weird looking at this, the early game over-unders. Your top 3 over-unders is that game, Minnesota at the Lions at Minnesota, and the Packers-Bengals game. Those are your top highest 3 scoring games, and I would not have guessed that the Lions, Vikings, and Titans, Jaguars would be 2 of those 3 teams.
Right. You can see the Packers, Bengals lighting it up. Sure.
That one makes sense. But like, what does Vegas know on these games that we're not tracking?
Well, they called the Pats in Tampa. I mean, somehow they got that one right.
Right.
And I guarantee you a shit ton of people put money on Tampa and they lost. I mean, they must have won so much money off that game.
So it makes you think, like, Vegas knows something. Those odds makers know something. And those
casinos don't get built by us winning, Joe. Okay.
Right. So that tells me, on the other hand, start everybody from those games.
Yes.
I mean,
yeah.
Your DraftKings better have Justin Jefferson, Swift,
Thielen,
everybody.
Brown.
Yeah, Brown.
Henry.
In fact, I'm going to go on DraftKings right now while we're doing this.
Do a Trevor Lawrence start. Start Trevor Lawrence.
Ooh, I don't know about that.
It's just going to be.
Let me go in and pick all the people that should score a lot of points.
Yeah, just take only from the Packers, Bengals, Lions, Vikings, and Titans. Jaguars.
Should I go Burrow or?
Oh, I like Joey B.
All right, I'll tell you what. I'll go Joe Burrow here.
Go Joey B and Chase with.
You want Jamar Chase too? Okay.
Yeah, with Devontae Adams coming back.
Oh boy,
Can he
that's going to be
3.
I mean, I can try. T. Higgins is actually 5,000. Chase. Okay, but you said Chase.
Yeah.
So
What's Chase?
I'm going to go. He's only at 58. So, who else did you say?
Adams on the back.
Adams is 82, but I'll do it. I'll figure this out.
Let's see.
I mean, man, if the Bengals pull this out, they go 4-1.
Now running back.
When was the last time they were 4-1?
Yeah, that's.
Ask your brother. Ask your son-in-law.
I can do this.
I'm gonna try.
Where's Mixon? Okay, so I have 3,900. Oh boy. So I got Burrow, Jones, Mixon, Adams, Chase. And I can average $4,000 a player now. So, but I'm still gonna now. Let me go to like Minnesota for their tight end. Who's their tight end?
Minnesota's. I don't know if he exists.
It was. Let's see.
Conklin. Yeah, those numbers scare me. I don't think I want him.
No.
Conklin? No.
Tanyan's 43. There we go. There's him. Okay, defense. Defense will get me. Okay, I can't go Packers or Cincy's D if we're calling that.
Right.
So let's see.
You go Arizona against the rookie Trey Lance.
Actually, that's what I'm going at, 2,900.
Yep.
So that gives me a little bit more money. So wide receiver.
Let's see if we can get this in.
Oh, I can get in. It's just not going to look real good. How about Henry Ruggs against Chicago? Do we see? No, hold on. We got to stay here. How about Tyler Boyd, 5,300? That's not bad money. But then I'm only going to have 4,300.
Yeah, that's going to be tough.
Hold on here. Ooh, yeah, I'm in some trouble here.
What are you going to
do? Wait a minute. Cephas, 4,300. There's him. Detroit. We mentioned Detroit, right?
Yep.
And I got 4,300 left. Let's see. Ingram, Higgins for Cleveland. Gesicki, he's there. Freeman, Rieger for Philly. Gallup is out. Harris for New Orleans. Booker, Slayton's out. Oh, boy. James White is out. Stevenson will never see the field again. Okay. Bourne for New England. You know what? I'm taking Bourne. How about that? Okay, so somehow I fit it all in with some teams we weren't talking about, but I had to do what I had to do when all my money's spent on 4 players. Yeah. So we'll see how that goes.
Let's see. Oh, I might have one better for you. Okay, I just put one together with no dollars left. You ready for this? And I can't play it, so you'll have to play it for me. Joe Burrow, Derrick Henry, Madison, Devontae Adams, A.J. Brown, Jamar Chase, Uzomah for tight end for Cincy, Curtis Samuel in the flex, and Arizona's defense.
Okay, hold on a second. Before we talk about New England, hold on. I'll put one more in. So you got Burrow again, right?
Yep.
Okay, Burrow.
Henry.
Oh my God,
Chase.
Henry. Okay.
Matson.
Matson. Okay, let me go to the Minnesota game here.
He's down at 5,500.
If I win this, Joe, for 100,000, I'll give you at least $10.
I mean, that's all I could ask for, really.
All right. Wide receiver.
Wide receivers are Devontae Adams, AJ Brown, and Jamar Chase.
How the hell did you afford that?
Dude, I'm good at what I do. But I will lose. Don't worry.
Well, I'm gonna lose, but luckily it's only like $3. So, AJ Brown, you said?
Yep, AJ Brown and Jamar Chase.
All right, let me get to Tennessee.
You do it the hard way, huh? You just type their names in under each.
I usually go by teams. Tight end. Who's the tight end?
Uzama, however you say it.
So, Mark, what do you think? KC,
and then the
Buffalo,
defense?
beating KC today?
Cardinals.
I'm 900 short. Who do I have wrong here? So you have Burrow, Henry, Madison, Adams, Chase. Oh, wait, Rodgers.
No, not Rodgers. Brown.
And then who's the flex?
Curtis Samuel.
Okay. AJ Brown. There we go.
Let's
Samuel.
see. That's a big winner right there.
We'll see. I mean, I hope so. Not Debo Samuel. Curtis Samuel. There we go.
There we go.
Yeah, that's perfect. All right, it's in, Joe.
All right.
100,000. Okay.
Best of luck. Best of luck.
Thank you.
Yeah. We'll split it.
So Allen hasn't beaten Mahomes yet. Allen threw for 400 today.
No, I'm sure both teams are going to throw for 400.
Yeah, it's going to be insane.
That's not an over. That game wasn't an over. High over.
Oh, it has to.
That one's 56.5. That one's through the roof.
Yeah, that one's gonna. I mean, bet the over. You have to take the over there.
Which means super low scoring.
Both teams score in the 30s.
Well, it's different positions. Can't.
Yeah, true.
We'll see. All right. So, John, Patriots.
New England at Houston. So
no offensive line.
I got a call this morning to see if I could play right guard today. All you had to do.
Still 8 points, though, with no offensive line.
Because it's okay, think about it. If Tyrod Taylor was playing, it'd be much different.
Yes.
I mean, look, you got Mills. He has looked atrocious.
Yeah. Is he going to break 100 yards passing this week?
No. My goodness. But I'll tell you what. I don't know. Thank God we're playing Houston and Mills. That's all I'm going to say. Because there are 4 O-linemen out for the game. That's frightening with a rookie quarterback. So what are they going to do? Are they going to run the ball? They're going to have to. You know what I mean? But I think the Patriots win. I don't think it's 8 points. I think it's honestly going to be closer than that. It's going to be a tough win because it's a road game for one. You have no O-linemen playing. So what's your depth of your O-line if someone gets hurt now? You know what I mean? What's it, a tight end? You know what I mean? Honestly, what's it, a tight end? So you got a rookie quarterback. I think it's going to be a tough game. I do. Now watch, the Patriots will probably win 56-4. Somehow Houston will get 4, and it'll just be weird. But I mean, I don't feel great about this one, except for the fact that Mr. Mills is quarterback and not Tyrod Taylor. I think if Taylor was quarterback, I could potentially see an L. I mean, almost, because they're going to score some points. They have this year. Yep. So let's get healthy. Let's get to next week for New England, and I definitely don't like this week at all. I mean, at all. And then next week we're playing, to even get ahead. 17. We're playing Dallas next week, so I hope we look good.
Ooh, is this a trap game? Is this a potential trap game?
No, I don't.
Looking ahead to Dallas.
I don't think any player on the Patriots at 1-3 is looking ahead to anything. They shouldn't be looking ahead to anything.
They shouldn't be. But
they shouldn't be.
I don't know. I didn't think this game would go the way it did this morning either. So God only knows.
Well,
God only knows.
Joe, I know you and Mike. You guys think the Jets are going to win 7 or 10 games a share. Look, they're not going to win. If they get to 3, I'd be kind of surprised. I just would. They find a way to lose.
This was one of the ones I thought we would have. I really did. I wasn't expecting the Titans, but I thought this one we could win.
I mean, yes. It's just, I mean, again, you got a rookie head coach, you got a rookie quarterback. I mean, quite honest, is Saleh going to be a solid NFL head coach? I don't know. We don't know yet. You know what I mean? He's just never done it before. So, I mean, I think he has the defensive mind for it. But I mean, there's a lot of O and D coordinators that never turned out to be really good head coaches.
Oh,
I mean,
yeah,
they just didn't. Most of them don't.
95% fail.
So
that's why you have 8 coaching turnovers every year.
Every year, and he inherited a team that won 2 games last year. So it's like, I don't know.
I put a lot on the play calling too. The play calling has been atrocious. So you shouldn't have to wait to the second half to make adjustments to be able to be competitive. And I mean, this game ended as a 1-score game, but it was nowhere near that. It really wasn't. I mean, it was just bad from the beginning, and the defense did the best they could. But again, when you score 3 points in the first half, and defense plays a quarter and a half of the first half,
right?
What are you going to do? You can't win like that. You can't play from behind all the time and expect to win. But I don't think this is going to be getting back to you. 2 1-3 teams, which is shocking to say, but yeah, I think they'll continue their game plan of pecking away short, easy completions for Mac Jones and just pick this team apart slowly but surely. It should be a low scoring game. It really should, but I think the Patriots come out in this one without too much trouble. The Texans are just, I mean, that better be the Jets' at least second win, if not more by then. We do get to play the Texans. So hopefully that's a W, but oh my God. We'll see.
I'm looking at seats for this game right now. You can get seats on the lower level on like the 40-yard line for $67.
Wow.
Man.
Dude, jump in and go.
I'll tell you what, I could probably
got 12 minutes.
I don't know the way I've been. My flight's
it's in
been
Texas.
happening.
Never mind.
It's in Houston. That's what I mean. It's down in Houston.
That's the trap. Then that's the trap.
$67. End zone seats for $48. $33. That's insane.
Is it even going to be televised? Are they
I mean, it will here.
Well, it's the Patriots.
They don't black out anymore. Luckily, they don't black out games anymore. So.
All right. So let's hit on we got a few minutes. Let's hit on that Bills game real quick. Or actually the Browns Chargers. Those actually I don't care about the Bears Raiders. I don't know if you guys do, but there's really
I think the Raiders are going to beat them.
We'll just go quick there. Yeah. I think the Raiders will as well.
Yeah.
Justin Fields will struggle a bit, and
I think he's going to struggle a lot. I think the Chargers are going to beat Cleveland. Cleveland's just too one-dimensional. Mayfield looks terrible this year, I think.
Yeah. Well, he's got a torn labrum, if you saw that.
Yeah.
Which
it's amazing how that comes out now.
Alex will be happy about that. I think Chargers as well.
Chargers,
especially at home. Let's for Mark real quick. Let's jump down to that Bills Chiefs game real quick, and tell him who do you think's going to win that one?
So I again, this is a coin flip. I'll tell you what, though, the way Buffalo's D has been playing, I would have gone Buffalo had Kansas City not played the way they did last week. I'll give Kansas City only because they're at home.
Okay. That's interesting.
Yeah, because that place gets noisy, man. That place just gets noisy.
Yep. It's hard going against the Chiefs, but I feel like Buffalo's been playing better than the Chiefs have been. Chiefs are kind of sputtering around. I don't know. Maybe it's, I don't know. Is it a hangover? I don't know what the hell's happening, but they don't seem as strong as they normally do.
Well, the defense is terrible.
Yeah. No, I mean, but last year they gave up a lot of points too. They played from behind. They were always playing from behind. They go down 3 touchdowns and they score 5. I mean, that's kind of their MO. But I think I like Buffalo here to go on the road and win. Buffalo's got a healthy team. Nobody's banged up, and KC's kind of been, hit or miss. And, I get it. They're KC, right? It's easy to just say they're going to dominate and that's it. But I think I like Buffalo going in for the upset.
I'm with you on that one. I think the Bills defense is too good. And even if they can't stop, they're not going to be able to shut down Patrick Mahomes. But I think they'll be able to do enough that Josh Allen will be able to handle that atrocious Kansas City defense and probably somewhere around a 34-20 type of win. I think it's going to be a pretty. Wow. I think it's going to be pretty dominant. I think Josh Allen is going to manhandle them.
So you think Buffalo's going to hold Mahomes to 2 touchdowns?
Well, no, 3 touchdowns, but they'll miss a point after.
Okay.
Let's get specific here.
Okay. That's why I'm like, you going 2 touchdowns, 2 field goals?
Yeah.
3 touchdowns.
Hey, Mahomes didn't get a touchdown in the Super Bowl, right? You would have took that bet.
Nope.
I would have.
You would have took that bet. You would have bet your house that he's going to at least 1 touchdown.
Absolutely.
Cut out? Come on.
I don't see that this week. How about the Giants and Dallas?
Giants, Cowboys.
Oh, Jim,
what are you thinking here, brother?
Yeah, I mean, so obviously Dallas has been the front runner, right? We said it preseason. We still see it after the first couple of games here that they're the strongest team. I mean, there's no doubt about it. I mean, Zeke has a knee thing going on, and Cooper's questionable, and who else? They got some linemen, Gregory and Watkins that are questionable. I mean, I hope it's a competitive game. Obviously, I want the Giants to win, right? I want it to be a close game. Yeah, I mean, they're a good team. I mean, they've been playing better, but at the same time, so is Jones, right? Jones has been playing good. We've been in games. I mean, the record doesn't really show, in my mind, what's really been happening. I think, if we knew how to win. If Judge knew how to win, we could have won a couple of these. We lost 1 by 1, we lost 1 by 3. We could be 3-1 instead of 1-3. I'm hoping that they utilize Tony a lot this game, and Barkley comes back around to form, and kind of what we saw last week with that win at the Saints. But what am I going to say? I mean, do I think what's the line on this game? Giants are. Getting 7.
7 over under 52. I think this is the second highest scoring game of the day.
So I'm going to say take the points. But I think Dallas wins. And I'm saying that very low. I'm not overly excited about 7.
Trying to whisper it.
But I want the Giants to go in there and blow the hell out of the place. That's what I want. But, yeah.
So Barkley has to have a huge game. For them to even be close. They got Slayton out. They got Shepard out. I mean, Shepard's been his favorite receiver so far. So, I mean, that's going to hurt. And you talk about Judge, another coordinator struggling as a head coach. That's know what I mean? Once again. Mm-hmm. I mean, Jones hasn't looked terrible this year.
No.
As much shit as I want to give you. But now you guys are going to have the same problem Cleveland's going to have. What do you do with them? We'll save that for a different show. Do you sign them? Hopefully roll the dice with them. Is somebody out there better? Who knows? But they're going to be in the same sticky situation Cleveland's in. But I think Dallas is going to put up a lot of points. Peppers is out this week as well. So, I mean, there's your deep safety coverage. You know what I mean? So, I see Dallas putting up a lot of points. I see the G-men probably putting up 20-ish. Dallas probably north of 30, I think. I think that over under 52, it's going to be like a 37-21 type game. A lot of points, but we'll see how Barkley does. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So, John, I'm with you on this one. I just think it's a home game down in Dallas, and that offense it's cooking again.
Ferocious, boy.
The Giants are the offense looked really good last week. If that offense shows up, absolutely, I would definitely take the points on that one, and I would not be surprised to see them win if they play that way. But the Cowboys, they're one of those teams. They're like Tampa. Like once that offense takes off, and Kansas City as well. Once that offense takes off, it's hard to keep up with. It really is. The weapons are just everywhere. So That's really, really tough.
Daniel,
what's up, man?
Just like
Gainwell, man, that's
I like
a tough
Gainwell
one.
a lot.
He had another touchdown last week too.
Yeah, and John, when you were gone, I was telling Jim I think he takes the carries this week from Sanders. I think he overtakes him. He's been inching his way up. It was almost an even split, but he was more productive last week. I wouldn't be surprised to see Gainwell get the majority of the touches, or at least get the start, and see if he can hot hand it and take off with it and go from there. He looks like the more powerful running back. He really does. So yeah, Daniel, if it's me, I would go Gainwell.
I would too,
like
because McKissick only has 15 rushing attempts and like 11 or 14 targets in the passing game. I would.
Yeah.
Oh, half PPR, I'd probably still go Gainwell.
Yeah. Yep, I like it. Mike.
What's up, Roz? We got a period there.
Yeah.
You got a couple minutes left. You too, Travis. Good luck, brother.
Yeah. Thanks,
You bet, Daniel. Good luck this week.
Yep. Let us know how it turns out.
Yep.
And Mike, I don't know what your question is, but drop it in there. Oh.
Hey, Mike. How are you?
Hey, how are you? Yep, Travis. Well, my team's done, but best of luck to yours. You guys are going to need it against the Titans. So, well, thank you.
Excellent.
cool.
Nice.
Hopefully you hit that subscribe button. Help us.
So Mike's a fan of who? Who's his team? Do we know that?
No,
Nope.
I don't know.
Who's your team there, Mike?
Who do you got?
So Giants run at 4. What time are the Pats on? They 1 o'clock?
Nope,
1 o'clock.
yep,
I'm
they're the early
gonna
game.
jump off here in a couple minutes.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Well, hopefully we've given out enough fantasy advice that everybody wins.
Right.
That's
really,
the big thing.
Mac Jones, I think, is gonna have to run that ball today for you too.
Oh, he doesn't do that.
He's gonna have to do something. I mean, he's gonna be running for his life, I think. So he's gonna have to try and get through that line and get some yards for you.
Oof, we'll see. We'll see about that one. I think a lot of dink and dunks, but yeah, your running game sucks.
So,
So what's the over under on Mac Jones' rushing yards today?
7.
so I would say this.
I'll take the over.
So it's like,
Well rounded.
is it easier to pass block or rush block? Because it's two totally different ways of blocking.
Sure.
It is.
Sure.
It is.
So I think it's easy to pass block because all you got to do is keep people from going backwards, of course, or forwards, however you're looking at.
Yeah.
So I see a lot of passing this week. I just see a lot of passing. I'd be very wary of the New England running game. I say that, and now you're probably going to see the Patriots run it 45 times.
Yeah, right. That makes the most sense. All right. Well, here we are. It's the top of the hour, the 1 minute warning. So
Roz,
we'll
jump in again, man. We'll talk some boxing. That was a surprising fight last night. I didn't think it was going to happen like that.
Yeah, man. Those were some monsters going at it.
Big
too.
dudes, man. Heavyweights are starting to get back to heavyweights again.
Fury's a big boy.
It was good to see. I mean, some of those hooks were just like freaking sledgehammers coming across. It's like,
I can't imagine getting blasted like that.
no. And
Remember
it
we
doesn't
done
even.
that?
It's not even like back in the day. You know, like they're tight hooks too. It's not like a lot of momentum going into it, but just bam. Pretty crazy to see, which was really cool.
Yeah, burst. Plus, it went 11 rounds. That's what I like, Mike. It went 11 rounds. You know what I mean? Finally, a fight that goes a while and you can get your money's worth.
Yep.
But all right, hey, I'm going to jump off and go watch the Pats. Have a great Sunday, everybody. Good luck.
Good luck.
Joe, Jim, we'll be chatting all day.
No doubt.
Yeah, we sure will. Hopefully,
Peace out.
Hopefully you win. But and same for you later on today. You got the big game, so we'll see how it goes. So yeah, for everybody, thank you for spending a little bit of time with us this morning. Hopefully you guys have a great day. Your weekend went well, and your teams do well, better than mine at least. So until the next show, for John that's gone, for Jim, I'm Joe. Guys, have a great day.
Yep.
Peace.